For the past several years, I've been collaborating with a Dakota tribe in South Dakota called the Sisseton Wahpeton Oyate. And this is the second project we've done with them, focusing on the relationship between Indigenous culture and ecology. The project started in South Dakota, where I was working with one of my colleagues who's a cultural geographer, and he had lived on that reservation for some time doing research there. And they were really interested in building a cultural center, one that was very much an expression of their culture and their identity. And that's where I was brought in to work with them, taking a cultural approach, thinking about their Indigenous cosmologies, their stories, and how that could be manifest through architecture and landscape. The current project in South Dakota is really wonderful for me as a designer, because I'm partnering with scientists, anthropologists, and educators to both design a place. It's called the Bundle Carriers Camp. It's a summer camp for Indigenous youth to learn about the relationship between place and culture. As part of that work of designing buildings and immediate landscapes, we're also designing a large restoration project using buffalo to really measure the difference between the role of buffalo and their symbiotic relationship with the tallgrass prairie. As part of the design process, we thought very much about form and space and also material. And we and our partners wanted to work with Indigenous materials that they were able to either grow or access on their reservation. The other aspect of the material is that in terms of their goals for sovereignty, the project is entirely off the grid. So the idea is that they are completely disconnected from sources of energy and water outside of their control. One really crucial aspect of the co-design process when working with universities and communities is that it's not a situation that's exploitative or where you drop into a community and you're bringing the answers to their problems. And so in all the work that I do with Indigenous communities and others, there are long-term relationships. And I think that it's really important for our students to see that deep level of engagement and responsibility in the work that we do, but we're there to learn just as much as we are to bring our expertise.